from my experience,
over again.
I told myself I couldn't take a woman with children serious.
Why is it always a problem when men have standards?
Have you ever dated a woman with children?
I have, but I was young. I was like 22. I had a cougar. She had some younger kids. How old is your son?
He's 11.
He's 11. And from my experience, I told myself I couldn't take a woman with children seriously.
Why?
The child's always gonna come first.
Yes.
The child's gonna always come first. I'm going to always need to put you first, but I come second. And technically, he's a 10-year-old boy who's going to get into his teenage years. He's going to be in a situation where you're not my dad, right? I'm not talking about an anecdotal experience. Your son may be a sweet child, but my experience, it just hasn't been the best.
You have the right to feel however you want about dating a single mom. That's your prerogative, whatever. But you're on a date with a single mom. What are you talking about? Your priority here is supposed to be trying to get a third date. I don't even know why I'm on a second date with you in this moment.
Realistically, yeah, we can have some fun.
But taking it serious.
It's like taking it seriously is just hard because I don't have to settle. I've done certain things in my life to put me at a certain echelon, to date a certain top tier. Not saying a woman with a child isn't top tier, but like standards wise, it's like I like to travel and be like, yo, let's go. Let's go to Miami, let's do this, let's do that. And it's like, let me call my mom and see if she can watch the kid. It's just no real benefit in it for me.
Joya?
Yes.
You didn't ask for another date with him. What was the turnoff?
Specifically, the turnoff was when I asked that question about would you date a single mother? And Jacoby, you proceeded to tell me that basically you're a high-value man and you are too good for a single mother. However, you did also tell me that you were raised by a single mother, which is profound for me to think that a single mother's not good enough for you, but it's good enough for a woman to raise you. That's unfair, and it's very insensitive to women out there who have children.
Unfair?
All right, so just because it's a cycle, I wanted to continue.
It doesn't have to continue.
So what I'm saying is that
it's more about why would you cut off and say that single women are not on the same level?
What you're supposed to learn from is history. So
What's that got to do?
You're a very intelligent woman. You're a very intelligent woman, right?
Yes.
So if you know, as a woman growing up, you know it's the less likelihood for you to be successful by having a child. So what you do, you be more proactive. Using condoms.
What's that got to do with your choice?
Okay, if you're getting pregnant, then all right, cool. Maybe I shouldn't continue having this child because I'm not getting married. I a better chance of me having a successful life.
You're speaking of me.
Excuse me. So you were raised by a single mother.
Yes. And
Is your mother still alive?
I struggle. My mom's still alive.
Did she struggle or did you struggle?
Both of us struggle.
Okay. So your words that echoed all around social media, and I want to make sure that we have this clearly, were, I'm a high-value man. I've done things to step up my echelon, and I'm not going to settle for a single mother. Did I have that correctly? I want to be clear.
Yeah, we settling.
Right. So what makes you think you're a high-value man? The car you drive?
No, the value I put out into the world.
What about your character?
I have great character. I've built myself to basically have better choices. You want to know why? Because women can choose and make a choice.
They can.
They can say, I don't want to date a man that makes less than 6 figures.
They can.
And then what are you doing? You're demeaning a man.
But we're not talking about that. That's not the situation at hand. That's not the
woman can say,
conversation.
I won't date a man less than 5'8", and the man can be 5'4". Do they care about
what does that have to do
ostracizing all of those
with
men?
anything?
If a fat man is sitting here, he can be a fat man, right? But if a fat woman is sitting here, you would say, oh no, we're body positive. Oh no, we can't say that. We can't. It's all about picking her up. So every time it's saying something for a man,
bro,
it's down.
You got a lot on your back.
Yeah,
okay, so. What I want to be clear, not just for you, but for everybody out there, is the car you drive, your resume, your bank account, your accolades is not what makes you a high-value man.
Definitely not.
We are all defined by the sum of our deeds and our character, and you, brother, are coming up to the sum of zero.
How in the world do you draw that conclusion from what that young brother said? You said, is it about your money? He said, no. It's about the things that I pretty much brought into the world. You know what I mean? I've been working on myself. Character. Like I believe that's what he was speaking more. She was wanting him to lean more towards the money and all the rest of those other things. That just comes along with working on yourself, right? And so I want to take this thing all the way back to the beginning of, when they were having that conversation. You have a brother here that's being upfront and honest about, certain women that he's dealt with in the past that did have children. And he realized early on, this is something that I don't see myself doing in the future. Listen, if I was to get into another situation like this, we can have fun, but that's about it. That's all I got for you. A fun night. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. And he's being upfront and honest with her. If that isn't somebody I think an honest person is a person that does have decent character, right? Because most people try to hide their hands or they don't want you to know what's going on. No, I'm going to be upfront and honest with you. If you want to kick it, we can kick it. If you don't want to go on a third date or a second, it's cool. I'm going to go ahead and lay my doggone cards out and let you know. Hey, if you want to have a good time, I'm here for that. Anything outside of that, I ain't got nothing for you, right? And then we fast forward to where they're sitting down on this couch, and then you had, again, I don't know if it was her brother, cousin, best friend, boyfriend, ex, I don't know who he was. He was wanting to put on that doggone cap and be Captain Save a Hole. Sit down, calm down, relax, man. We just here having a conversation, brother. That's all it is, all right? You ain't got to put that cape on right now. And they feel some type of way, and they get in their feelings when men say that they don't have to settle. When we have heard for decades women say the exact same words, you're like, okay, all right. Guys have respected, but here you have a brother here that made the right decisions, didn't have children outside of wedlock anyway, made the right decisions, right? And then you have a young lady on here that made some questionable decisions. You know what I mean? You opened up your legs to the wrong guy, had a child with that guy, and now that guy is no longer here. I'm not about to sit here and pick up his slack. You need to go ahead and go be back with your baby daddy or whoever that guy was to you. Go on with him. It shouldn't be a guy that has made all the right decisions and he's good, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, to come and pick up another man's slack. No, you should have made better choices when you were younger and, you wouldn't be in the situation. So don't get upset with him when he say, no, I'm good on that. It's not fair to other. Life is not fair, all right? Life is all about choices and trade-offs. When you make certain choices, you need to understand. And that's what he was trying to get her to understand. You made those choices early on. Instead of me making those same choices, I made the right decision by choosing not to deal and sleep around and have children with these other women. So he got this pick of the litter now. I have better opportunities, a better selection of women that know and understand the importance of protecting their womb. And listen, I know it's going to be a lot of people that's upset with that, but I absolutely love it when you have people, especially men, that aren't afraid to stand on that square and say, yo, I'm good. You know what I mean? That's what it is. But y'all let me know. What do you guys think, man? I do have an issue with this, and I want to pose that question, right? Why is it always a problem when men have standards and they're not afraid to stand on those standards? Stand on that square and say, yo, these are the type of women that I want to deal with as far as considering being with long term. Let me know. Y'all let me know down in the comments. All right. Until the next time, y'all be blessed. Y'all be beautiful. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.